Good afternoon, everybody. Let's take a look at your headlines on this Friday afternoon. An arrest made after a shooting inside a local Subway restaurant. Plus, new charges for the woman arrested for wearing a phallic costume to a protest. And Alabama ranking in the top 5 for gun deaths. Those stories and more on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. It is Friday afternoon, or Friday, as we like to say around here. Been a little bit of a gloomy day, but we did need those showers, and it might still be raining where you are. Most of the rain has moved out, and it's over in kind of the tip of it's over in Northwest Florida. So I hope you get a little bit at your house just for your grass and your plants. But after that, it's going to be a great weekend. Mild start to our next week. Next week, we're talking about temperatures in the 70s. It's just going to be really nice. So if you don't have outdoor plans, this is the time of year where you say to yourself, this is why I live along the Gulf Coast, because we have the best weather. And so it's going to be in the 70s and it's going to be beautiful. So I look forward to the weekend. All right, in the meantime, we got a lot of news to do between now and then. So let's get to our big stories at this hour. Number 5, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says Alabama has the 4th highest gun death rate in the country. That is according to a report released back in 2024 claiming Alabama has a gun death rate of 24 people per 100,000 residents. This is an improvement from the year before where Alabama was ranked 3rd. By the way, Alabama has ranked in the top 5 nationally in gun-related deaths since 2020. Number 4. A fugitive in a road rage incident in Fort Walton Beach has been arrested. Police arrested 21-year-old Kyvan Dawson on Wednesday. They say last Halloween, he was a passenger in a car, got out, and fired several shots at the car behind him on Sullivan Street. No one in the car was hit. Number 3. A Mobile man reportedly set his own house on fire yesterday while his roommates were inside with their 4 dogs. Thankfully, everybody made it out okay, but the home could not be saved. Stephen Dewitt, his wife, and their 4 dogs lived in a house on Oklahoma Drive until yesterday morning. Dewitt says their roommate and homeowner, Brandon Hall, lit the house on fire around 9 a.m. after making threats for weeks. The Mobile Fire Rescue Department detained Hall at the scene. He is charged with arson. Number 2, new charges for a woman who wore an inflatable penis costume during a protest. Body camera video shows the interaction between Renee Gamble and Fairhope police back in October during a No Kings protest. The new charges are breach of peace and giving a false name to an officer. When she was arrested and asked for her name, she said Antifa before providing her ID. Her previous charges were disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. Gamble is due back in court next week. At number 1, a worker is in custody accused of shooting someone inside a Subway restaurant. 31-year-old Marquise Bernard is charged with assault. He was booked into Metro Jail just after 1 a.m. The shooting happened inside the Subway on Dauphin Street near I-65 just before 10 last night. Police say Bernard was working and was arguing with the man inside the store. They say the argument turned into a fight, and Bernard pulled out a gun and shot the victim several times. Police say the victim was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries and is currently in stable condition. And that is a look at our big stories at this hour. Okay, everybody, it is time for our question of the day. And we're coming up on spring break and maybe summer vacation season. So we wanted to get you thinking about your favorite national park. Do you have a favorite national park? What is it? Let us know. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park in Tennessee, any season, says Debbie. Absolutely beautiful. Joy says all Utah parks, Bryce, Zion, etc., and the Rockies. Nathan says the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. Lori says Yellowstone. Wendy, Yellowstone, America's first national park. Nothing even comes close to Yellowstone. The beauty will blow you away. It's by far one of the most magical and wondrous places on Earth. And I'm looking at this going, I haven't been to any of those parks. I really do want to go to Yellowstone at some point. Mike says Arches National Park, Rocky Mountain National Park, Glacier National Park, Grand Canyon, Capitol Reef in Utah, South Park, Yosemite, Gulf State Park. Let's see. Grand Tetons, a lot of great ones out there. Just kind of makes me realize when I hear that about, my bucket list just needs to grow a little bit, because I have all these places I like to go. I just don't know when I will ever get there, but I definitely need to. All right, now we are asking you our poll of the day. And this was inspired by a story from Burger King. It's testing AI headsets that will know if employees say welcome or thank you. So do you think AI should monitor employees? Do you think AI should monitor employees? Yes, no, or no opinion? Yes, no, or no opinion? Let us know what you think. And by the way, if you want to answer our question of the day about your favorite national park, or you want to chime in and either comment or vote in our poll about AI, you can do that until 5:30 tonight. That is when the next edition of News 5 Now will air, right here on WKRG.com or WKRG's Facebook page. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for me here on News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. I'll see you back for WKRG News 5 at 5 o'clock. Have a great day.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.